I think Bethlehem would be an ideal place to tell the story of Newport and its rich history over centuries. It's important to pass on this knowledge to people who come into Newport on holiday, and also for local people to learn new facts about the town in which they live.
I am Tyrone Williams. I was born and bred in Newport, and I feel that the community would be of a great asset if we were able to buy Bethlehem as a heritage centre. There is so much history in Newport that is lost and is being forgotten, as we have nowhere to display it and to keep people's interest in it. I feel that it would be a big advantage for the revenue of Newport to be able to open the Heritage Centre for visitors and also local people alike.
I very much support a venture of this nature because it is so much of importance that local history going back many, many generations in villages and towns in West Wales are recorded and are available for local people and people who visit the area to realise how life was, is, and may well be in the future.
I'm Phil. I'm born and bred in Newport. I think Bethlehem Chapel would be a great place to house the history of Newport, to let everyone know the rich, deep history for centuries of Newport, and it'll be a good idea for the community to get together and buy the place to somewhere for the history of Newport. I think it's very important to have somewhere to house the deep history of Newport, because we're slowly losing it, the community of Newport. Newport's changing so much, and I think it'd be a good idea to everyone in Newport to get together as a community to buy Bethlehem Chapel and have the history of Newport on show for everyone to enjoy it and appreciate it.
Hi, my name's Joe. Just come back from New Zealand, born and bred in Newport, and I think Bethlehem Chapel would be a great place to save our history for locals and tourists alike to see it and come down and see it. And I think it'd be a perfect place to have our history there.
I feel quite strongly that a building like that, which has such a history, needs to be kept, and the records should be on display, and a safe place for people to bring their various things, artifacts and photographs, whatever they have, and those should be available for all to see. Otherwise, it'll all be lost, particularly these days with digital cameras and all the records that people have of their lives. The ones that went before all these phones became available, those photographs and those memories will be lost. And this is probably our one chance to record these for everybody, the families, the people of the town, the visitors, and so on.
It'd be good to buy Bethlehem for the community in Newport, to have somewhere for people to have somewhere to go. It would be nice for the history to stay in Newport, on the Newport lot, Newport locals, instead of it going into the hands of the wrong side of the grid as such. And for the youngsters of Newport to understand what it's all about the past.
Nelly, ready?
I'm a native of Newport, and I believe strongly that Bethlehem, which has been part of the community for decades, centuries, really needs to continue being a part of it. And, where do we go in Newport to find any of our history, our heritage, our information? Where is all that stuff stored? We need a place where we, the locals and visitors who are interested in the area, otherwise they wouldn't be coming here. They need somewhere. They need a hub to go to to find out this information. And, you know, we've got a rich tradition of shipbuilding, everything's been diluted. Where's it going? We need a place for it. I think Bethlehem would be the perfect central situation. I'd love to be able to go into Bethlehem as a community centre, cultural heritage centre, to browse, to find out that information, maybe sit there, have a coffee, take my time, and just soak it all up. That'd be fantastic.
And yes, I thought that when I was Okay, well, just to say, I'm Daphne, and we've been around here for 25 years now. I'm part of Kilconningley, a member at Jabez Chapel, and it would be lovely to have Bethlehem saved and used for the community and used as a heritage centre so that visitors and locals could just get to really know the history. I know some things, but not an awful lot. And to have 2 apartments or houses or whatever as part of the project for local people to buy would be, is it buy or rent? I don't know. Either way, would be absolutely wonderful. And a cafe to be run there and young people to get to know the history of Newport would be absolutely fantastic. Like, so I would have loved to see it. And I hope it does.
The opportunity has arisen in Newport for Bethlehem to become a heritage centre. And Newport itself has such a wide-ranging historical aspect that this needs to be portrayed in somewhere so that our local children, the local people, are able to give of their opinions and to absorb the history that's prevalent in Newport over the last thousands of years. When you talk about Cerrig-y-Gob at Penamont, right up through seafaring people from living in Newport through the First, Second World Wars and their history, this is vitally important to be portrayed and to be saved for future generations.
My name is Jean Young, and I am 80 years of age and a native of Newport, and have been a member at Bethlehem Chapel for nearly 70 years. I think Bethlehem would be the perfect place for Newport heritage. So important to us for us to have a place for our history. I played the organ there for years and was taught by Auntie Maggie Isle-Bryn. The organist after Auntie Maggie was Aileen Davies Tremedon. She passed away, unfortunately, and I took over. I loved playing. My favourite hymn is Nantley. I was baptised in Bethlehem by the Reverend E.J. Williams.
Lovely.